Okay, today we're going to work on our math journal, page 17. Okay, you're going to need these 3 cards out. So compare, is less than, and is greater than. Okay. So go ahead and get those 3 cards out. Hit pause if you need to. You're also going to need out a highlighting crayon. And we're going to start here with the card that says compare. It says use these symbols when you compare. And then we have our 3 symbols here. I'm going to highlight our symbols, and you can do the same. If ever we're highlighting on a card, we always want to do that before we do any sort of gluing. Okay, so this symbol, when we have the mouth opening this way, and I have my little alligator guy, this way is always greater than. Okay, so whenever his mouth is this way, whenever it's eating your left hand, it's always greater than. Okay, whenever he's eating your right hand, he's always less than. And I remember this because he makes like a crooked L with his mouth. So here's less than, this symbol. So practice. This one is greater than, and this one is less than. And they're kind of magic because no matter what numbers you put beside them, when you read it, it always works out. So again, let's review. This symbol is the greater than symbol. This symbol is the less than symbol. Okay, it makes a crooked L, L for less than. All right. And this is the equal symbol. Okay, a symbol is just a picture that means something. Right, and we know what equals means. So, what symbol is this one? This first one? Well, it doesn't make an L, so it's got to be the greater than symbol. So this is greater than. The way I read this is 241 is greater than 234. And we see it right here. 241 is greater than 234. Well, somebody thought, I don't want to have to write is greater than every single time. Let's just have it like a mouth, and it can be eating the bigger number. So the alligator is always eating the bigger number. Okay. So I want you to go ahead and we're going to highlight is greater than. You can highlight that alligator mouth. Okay. Then we have our is less than. Here's our less than alligator mouth. Remember, it makes the L. And the way I read this is 123 is less than 128. Now then, if you just always remember that the alligator eats the number that's bigger, then you'll never get confused. Whenever you read it, it will end up being right. So I'm going to put in highlight is less than, and we'll highlight that less than number. And then we need to glue these into our math journal. So go ahead. Let's move these out of the way. Turn to your next clean page. Remember, this was 16. Let's turn to 17. Okay, I've got my 17 down there. And first off, I'm going to glue this where it says, use these symbols when you compare. Now I'm going to glue it. I'm going to glue it a little bit over. Okay, I'm going to kind of line the U up with the red line. I'm going to glue it a little bit over because I want to be able to write here. And I can glue this, move this up at the top. Okay, so we put in, oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. We put a couple of drops of glue on there. Kind of line that up. Actually, you can line it up with the blue line and then kind of line the U up with the red line. That should give you enough room. Okay, use these symbols to compare. Okay. And we can just write the mouth eats the bigger number. And all of these numbers are 3-digit numbers. Tomorrow we're going to talk about what we do when we have numbers that are bigger than that, even when they're 4-digit and 5-digit numbers. But today we're just looking at 3-digit numbers. And at the top, just write comparing numbers. Okay. Go ahead and hit pause if you need to. They're going to be closing the school here quickly. So I'm going to have to move pretty fast. All right. They're going to come and lock up the school and tell me I have to leave. So next, we talked about is greater than. Remember, that's when our alligator guy's mouth is opening this way. It's not making the L. It's opening this way. Is greater than. So this symbol is always says is greater than. So go ahead and glue that guy in. Is greater than. So that's our is greater than, and then we have our is less than. I'll glue that. Remember our alligator that opens with the L. There we go. Put a little bit of glue on here. 2 little dots. Dab, dab, dot. Stick that in. Is less than. Okay. And over here, if you just want to write, again, some people like to do this, but you could just put that this, do an is greater than, and some people like to put little teeth in it. So whenever it's opening this way, that's the is greater than symbol. Okay, and then our less than, whenever it opens this way, you put your little teeth in it. Makes that crooked L. You make it with your left hand. L less than. That stands for is less than. If I'm going too fast, hit pause and get caught up. And then we're just going to write here that less than makes a squished L. So there's our squishy L. Take your L and squish it a little, and you've got your less than squishy L. Okay. All right, we're finish up page 17. That's all we're going to do for 17. Tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit more about it. Oh, also don't forget the equal then sign. If two numbers are the same, then we have equal. Okay, thanks for working hard. See you soon.